Hello everyone, I'm Nick. Welcome to Hogwarts. Let's continue our Hogwarts mystery. We have a new time-limited side quest. New adventure. Audition for the Frog Choir. The Frog Choir is recruiting new members. Audition with Tulip's Toad, Dennis, and she'll reward you with a Toad's keepsake. Start. I guess I should have Toad first, right? Here Flitwick's announcement. I have an important announcement to make. Come to the Great Hall as soon as you can. Alright. So, yep. Time limited side quest. Audition for the Frog Choir. Here Flitwick's announcement. Wait, so just to be safe, let's buy the Toad. Wait, where's the Toad? You, right? Yeah, I wanna buy you. Confirm, would you like to purchase? Okay. So, can I rename you? Okay, that's the Toad name. Cowdog, which is actually in my language, they call Kodok. Yeah, not so far different. Where's this Toad thing? Yup, Toad. Cowdog. Or Kodok. Anyway, done. Accept. Yeah, hey you. Thank you. So, Great Hall. Here, Flitwick's announcement. Wait, what is this? Rowan. Call me old-fashioned, but I love Celestina Warbeck. Yeah, sorry, Rowan. I don't know who she is. I read Quibbler article about a witch who didn't know she was a werewolf. Is that possible? Should I be concerned? She probably has short-term memory loss. Don't worry about that. Tulip, right? Dennis has been catching flies with as much enthusiasm lately. Wait, what? Oh, you mean your Toad, right? Professor Flitwick. Settle down, students. I have some exciting news to share. The Frog Choir, Hogwarts esteemed student singing ensemble, is in need of 2 additional members. We will be holding auditions shortly. I encourage anyone who's interested to come prepared to sing. Fluency in Latin is not required, but is considered a plus. I've always admired the Frog Choir. Their performances are always my favorite part of the welcoming feast. Does that mean you're planning on trying out? Of course not. I probably faint the second I got up on stage. But you, on the other hand, would be great. You should consider auditioning. It does sound fun, but I think I should learn more about what being on the Frog Choir entails before I decide it. Yeah. Then let's ask around about it. I'm curious to see who's planning to audition anyway. Tulip, right? Alright, Rowan. Discuss the Frog Choir. Start. Wait. Hey, Penny, are you auditioning? I'm a part of too many clubs to join another, but you should definitely try it out. How many clubs do you have? Like, what? I wonder if anyone I know is planning on auditioning. Who are you? It's a little scary at first, but singing in front of a whole school is something. Professor Flitwick is a great conductor. Me? Perform in front of the whole school? You're joking, right? Maybe. But you like that, Ben. Could I handle performing in front of so many people? I know a few students on the frog choir. They work really hard on their harmonies. Success! Collect! Well, Nick, do you think you'll audition for the frog choir? All the members I spoke to really seems to enjoy it. I definitely considering trying out. Yeah, that's Tulip. Then I better ask Professor Sprout if I can borrow a pair of earmuffs. Don't tell me you're auditioning too, Marula. Not that it's any of your business, but unlike Kodok, I've always wanted to be a member of the frog choir. Why are you interested in the frog choir anyway? Because the opportunity to sing? No. The toads? No. The prestige? Yep, actually it's the opportunity to sing, but the prestige. There's a lot of fame that comes along with being on the frog choir. It'd be great to be a part of such an elite group. Kodok is looking for another way to get attention. That I believe. Good luck, Kodok, and I mean that. Well, thank you, Marula. Because when Professor Flitwick hears my audition, he might decide one new singer is enough. Well, good for you, Marula. As much as I hate to admit it, Marula's got a point. I've heard her sing. She's good. She's like a siren, complete with all of the danger. If you're interested in auditioning for the frog choir, I'd start preparing. Yeah, how? Here Flitwick's announcement done. Talk to Tulip. Something's urgent come up with Denise. And I need your help. Meet me in the Transfiguration classroom. You're here, Tulip, right? And that's Dennis, right? So talk to Tulip. Transfiguration classroom. Go. Transfiguration classroom. Talk to Tulip, right? Yeah, talk to Tulip. Well, hello. I wouldn't hold a thought for all the butterbeer in the world. The frog choir sounds great, but they could use some stylish costuming. Professor McGonagall, I think you'd make a fine addition to the frog choir. Tulip. Tulip, is everything alright? You said it was urgent. I'm happy you came, Nikodok. It's about Dennis. Your thought, is he alright? Does it have something to do with why his dung bomb is gone? Dennis dung bomb? Oh, I take that it off whenever we're around professors to avoid alerting or upsetting them. How? No, the reason I had you come is because Dennis is depressed. How do you know that? Your thought is depressed? How can you tell? Yeah. I can't speak though. What? Really? No, of course not. But Dennis is my best friend. I can tell when he's got something on his mind. Which is why I was hoping I could convince you to audition with him for the frog choir. What? Wait, don't worry, I'll explain everything. You better be like, what is this? Listen to Tulip. Start. If Dennis' dream is to get on the frog choir, then I want to make it come true. What do you say, Dennis? Shouldn't you sing with Dennis instead? Yeah. Dennis doesn't look depressed to me, but I'm not toad expert. Tulip obviously really cares about Dennis. Why do you want me to sing with Dennis? You don't even know I can sing well, right? Tulip says she doesn't speak Toad, but she could have fooled me. So can you? Crack. Wait, that's not the Toad sounds. Yeah, I think I messed that sound. Shouldn't you sing with Dennis instead? Yeah, why? Dennis has been bored lately. I think he needs a new challenge. With the choir? When Professor Flitwick announced the frog choir auditions, he perked up. So he liked it. I think Dennis has a dream of being on the frog choir. If Dennis' dream is to get on the frog choir, then I want to make it come true. Good for Dennis. Tulip obviously really cares, yeah. Why do you want me to sing with Dennis anyway? Success! Collect! So, you think Dennis' dream is to join and sing on the frog choir? That's right. I haven't seen him so excited about something since we went swimming together in the Black Lake. What? You've done that? That's amazing. But Dennis is your toad. Wouldn't you rather audition with him? Of course, but I'm a wretched singer. If I tried out with him, his dream would never come true. You can't be that bad. A group of girls started a formal petition to ban me from singing in the showers. Wow. My singing makes Peeves cover his ears. I've made more first-year faint than baby mandrakes ever have. Alright, I get it. You're a bad singer. But how do you know I'll be any better? You can't possibly be any worse than me. How do you know that? Plus, I'm an excellent snoop. You probably didn't notice, but I've heard you sing before. When? How to stick your nose in others' business? Maybe the only lesson my Ministry of Magic parents taught me that stuck. Alright, I'll help you. My own toad never stuck me as the singing type anyway. Really, you'll audition for the frog choir? With Dennis as your partner without blackmailing or bribing you? Why? Because you're my friend. Yeah, I haven't get friend with Tulip yet. I don't know when I get this Tulip person anyway. So I wanted to audition and yeah, you'll owe me a favor. No, I wanted to audition anyway. I was interested in auditioning for the frog choir anyway. I might as well help you and Dennis at the same time. See? It's perfect. Everyone wins. Still, I can't send you into the audition unprepared and expect it to end well. We better get your ready first. Let's start off by talking to Professor Flitwick. For what? I doubt he'll accept a bribe, but he can at least tell us more about what you need to be a frog choir member. Good idea. Talk to Lipton. Get Flitwick's advice. You mentioned you had a question for me. Feel free to drop by the charm classroom. Alright, Professor. So, get Flitwick's advice. Charm's classroom. Go. Charm's classroom. Get Flitwick's advice. Hello, Tulip. Hello, Dennis. Why, if it isn't Mr. Cowdog, have you come to volunteer to tutor Wingardium Leviosa to first years? Actually, Professor Flitwick, I'm interested in trying out for the frog choir and was hoping that I could give you some idea of what I'm looking for in a choir member. I take it we're not the first people to ask about the auditions. No, but as I told the others, I would be happy to offer my advice. Although I had intended to use this time between classes to tidy up the charms classroom. Then why don't we help? We'll get it done quickly if we work together and can talk about the frog choir afterward. I fashion myself more of a mess maker than a mess fixer, but I'll do my best. Correct. Yep. Dennis says he'll lend a web hand too. That would be a big help. Once we're done, I promise I'll answer any questions you might have. Great, Dennis will help too. Help, Flitwick, start. Yeah, Dennis first. Correct. Yeah, I don't know how to sound a toad. If Flitwick had more shelves, that would solve a lot of the clutter problem. I haven't seen this book in months. I know I put those music sheets somewhere. That window could really use a dusting. Are the professors responsible for cleaning their own classroom? Yeah, I don't know. Like, isn't that supposed to be Mr. Fields? Dennis is going to scout for insects. Good for you, Dennis. This is an impressive stack of books, even for a Ravenclaw. Should we open that window? It's a little stuffy in there. Between teaching and the frog choir, I could see how Flitwick would be busy. He always busy. Success! Collect. Are you sure we can help you clean up more, Professor? That's kind of you to offer, but you two have done plenty. Now, what would you like to ask me about the frog choir? What makes a good audition? How can I improve my singing? Will a well-trained toad help? How can I improve my singing, of course? I want to give my best performance during the auditions. What should I do to improve my singing? Well, as the frog choir conductor, I can probably answer that question for you. The most important advice I can offer right now is to practice and try to learn from those with more experience, like you. Natural talent can only get you so far. The rest depends on your effort. Thanks, Professor. When I'm practicing, I'll be sure to get the advice of someone more experienced. Who's that? I wish I could talk about the frog choir all day, but unfortunately, I do need to prepare for class. So I'd suggest you direct any questions to Madam Pins. She's always been a fan of the frog choir. Madam Pins? but she hates when we breathe too loudly, let alone sing. She takes her job seriously, very seriously actually. But she does still have hobbies, like singing. I will need to hear you sing, but I think you'd make a fine addition to the frog choir. I hope to see you at the auditions. Of course, Professor Flitwick. Cat Flitwick's advice done. Cat Madam Pin's advice. I'm in the library now. You can try to ask your questions, but I won't guarantee I'll answer them. How about outside the library, Madam Pins? That way we can talk easily. Cat Madam Pins advice, library, go. Library. Cat Madam Pins advice. Hello. Shush! I don't want Madam Pins to chase me out of the library with the feather duster again. That happened to you? Well, unfortunate. I've read Dragon Breeding for Pleasure and Profit 7 times already, but it never gets old. I never read that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can recommend some great books on vocal exercise if you're interested. I do interested. Madam Pins, we've... Shush! Yeah. But we're only trying to... Shush! Slower then. Can we just... How many times must I shush you before you get the hint? Please, Madam Pins, we just have a few questions about the frog choir we'd like to ask. The frog choir, you say? Very well, I suppose I'll hear you out, but make it quick and quiet. How do I speak quietly? That's so weird. Ask Pins for help. Start. Is it true you cast silencio on students who talk too much in the library? Poor student. Professor Flitwick said you love music, especially the frog choir. Hey, that's Dennis. I'm still processing the fact that the Queen of Shushing is a music fan. Quack. Professor Flitwick suggested I ask you about auditioning for the frog choir. This better not be some plot to sneak into the restricted section. No, no. Do you have to speak so loudly? Well, no actually. So, success! Collect! So, Philius referred you to me. We were looking for advice on how to prepare for the frog choir auditions, and he suggested we talk to you. Very well. If it's not for the betterment of the frog choir, I'll permit talking just this once. Great. Even hearing that firsthand, I still find it hard to believe. Why? I do have a life outside of my job and the library. Thanks, Madam Pins. I appreciate you bending your no-talking rules to help me get on the frog choir. Yes, I will help you. Help you realize you have no place on the frog choir. Well, that's a shame. Well, I agree with you. I agree with you, Madam Pins. I don't belong on the frog choir. Thanks for helping me realize that. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to see you aren't entirely unreasonable. Good idea, Nick Cowdog. Now that your sarcasm thrown her off guard, we can skip her lecture and get out of here. Good to know. Quack, quack, quack. Besides, Dennis gave me an idea of how we can start preparing you two, for the audition. Quack. Shush! Wait, that's Dennis! How are you kidding me? Audition for the Frog Choir plus part 1 complete. Collect. Audition for the Frog Choir part 2. To get you and Dennis in sync, Tulip suggests you try to bond with the toad. Alright, start. Get Madam Pin's advice done. Meet Tulip. We need to get your audition training started. And I know just where to begin. Meet us on the training grounds. So, a practical croak? What the? Meet Tulip training grounds. Alright. Training grounds. Meet Tulip. Hello, Tulip. So, what kind of exercise is this? So, the first thing I should do to prepare for the Frog Choir audition is sing to the training grounds. What? Oh no, you aren't ready to sing yet. First, you need to make a friends with Dennis. We won't sing his best if he doesn't truly trust his partner, which could hurt your audition performance. That makes some sense, but aren't we already friends? You and I are friends, but Dennis is picky about who he associates with. He got to know you while you disarmed that dunk bomb on his back, but you're still more acquaintance than friends. Alright, so how do I make friends with Dennis? Just like you'd make any friends, by taking the time to get to know them, okay? Eat together, play together, that sort of thing. You have lots of friends. This should be easy for you. Yes, but all of those friends prefer sandwiches and butterbeer to flies. Sounds like you need some more interesting friends. I brought you here to one of Dennis' favorite places to help win him over, but the rest is up to you. Don't worry, Tulip. I'm sure Dennis and I will become fast friends after I spend some time with him. Can I be Animagus? Can I be Bird while bonding with him? Bond with Dennis. Start. Just chatting, huh? I'm not eating any flies. Yeah, I won't eat any flies. How you respond? You're looking especially slimy today, Dennis. Is that how you compliment a frog? What the? Croak, croak. How do you respond that, Dennis? Do toads even like being stroked? I'm not sure. Should I hop around? Hanging out in the training grounds is definitely safer than the Black Lake. I won't hang out in the Black Lake, that's stupid. How do I make friends with a toad? Just talk to him. The way to a toad's heart is through their stomach. Croak. I'm not eating any flies. Yeah, of course. Croak, croak. Should I hop around? No, you shouldn't. Would Dennis want me to catch him a few bucks? I think Dennis is coming around to you. Good for Dennis. Do you want to spend some time hopping around in the grass, Dennis? Success! Collect! Did it work, Tulip? Does Dennis trust me now? You're definitely getting there, but Dennis is still a little worried. Why don't you try something else? Feed Dennis his turn? No. Use your animagus ability? Yeah, I would love to try that, but yeah, let's feed Dennis. But I bet Dennis would like if I gave him a treat. He and I both. Let's go to Honey Ducks after we're done. Ooh, delicious. What about now? Are Dennis and I friends yet? He's definitely a fan of yours, but I think you two could still be closer. Why don't we try one more thing? The only question is, what should we do? Let's ask Hagrid. He's always making friends with animals. He should be able to give us some ideas. Meet Tulip, done. Consult with Hagrid. I reckon I don't know much about toads, but I'll help how I can. I'll be waiting in the courtyard. Yeah, like Hagrid thinks is exotic animals, dangerous animals. A practical crow. Consult with Hagrid. Courtyard, go. Courtyard. Consult with Hagrid. Hey, Marula, again. Some people think toads are gross. I think those people are gross. Yeah, I understand the point. I'd be happy to transfigure you into a toad. That's about the only way you'll get on the frog choir. Wow, you're nasty, Miss Ismelda. That toad's better singer than you, cowduck. Alright, Hagrid. Hagrid, thanks for coming. No problem, I always love talking to you. Plus Fang's been begging to see you. Woof! Is that a toad you mentioned? Quack. Woof! Yes, this is Dennis. We are auditioning for the frog choir together, but I'm having trouble getting him to like me. Tulip and I were hoping you could give us some advice on how to win Dennis over. I'd be happy to help, but why come to me? Because you're an animal lover. Yeah, you have experience with this. We're out of ideas. No, you have experience with this. Right? Just look at Fang. He loves you. Woof! If you can help get Dennis to like me half as much as Fang likes you, we'll do great at the audition. I reckon Fang and I are pretty close. Now let's see what I can do for you and Dennis. Alright, get Hagrid's advice. Start. I tried spending time with Dennis, but it wasn't enough. I never thought I'd be trying so hard to make friends with a toad. I'm sure Dennis appreciates you helping him get on the frog choir. I hope so. Woof, woof. Quack. Yeah, I understand, Dennis. We don't have a lot of time before the audition, so we need to move quickly. Dennis and Fang seems to really like playing with each other. Dennis and I get along okay, but Tulip thinks we can be closer. How close? Success! I try spending time with Dennis. Yeah, collect. So you think I should do something with Dennis that he really enjoys? Aye, that seemed to help Cat Fang to trust me when I first got him. So Dennis associates the positive activity with Nick Cowdog. That makes a lot of sense. But what does Dennis really love doing? I fed him a treat, but even that wasn't enough. There's only one thing I can think of that Dennis loves enough to win him over in time for the audition. Swimming? What? No. Hopping? Woof? No, playing a trick on someone. And I know the perfect target. Mr. Filch? No. Consult with Hagrid. Done. Plot mischief. I could use your help deciding what trick will win Dennis over. Let's go over it together in the artifact room. Alright. Plot mischief. Corridor. Go. Corridor. Plot mischief. So, you really think Dennis will like me more if I trick someone? Dennis is my toad, after all. We're always making mischief together. If he sees you causing a little chaos, I'm sure his opinion of you will go way up. Croak, croak. See? Dennis agrees. Alright then. This year has been pretty stressful. I could use a little fun. Besides, Dennis does seems into the idea. Alright, I'm in. You mentioned earlier that you had something in mind. Croak, croak. Not so much of as something as a someone at target. Filch? No, that's too obvious. I'm talking about Madam Pince. No, don't do this. She certainly deserved it after she was so rude to you earlier. I can argue with that. She didn't even let me sing before insulting me. The problem is, what should we do? You're the master of mischief, Tulip. After a little brainstorming, I know you'll come up with something great. Why don't you ask Tonks? She will know what to do. Plot mischief, start. What would a librarian hate the most? Speaker. Correct. Yeah, thank you. We should plan something that won't get us caught. Good idea. If Tulip become a toad, I'd imagine she'd act a lot like Dennis. Dennis wants to turn the library into a swamp. Oh no, that might work. We could rearrange the whole library so every book is out of place. Yeah, that could work too. Should we use a Zonko's project? We need something that will really get under Pin's skin. Correct. We could let a troll loose in the library. Not bad. We should plan something that won't get us caught. We need something that will really get under Pin's skin. Pin's skin. Success! Collect. I've got it! What's the one thing that Pince hates more than anything else? Loud coughing? Study groups? Tonks? Close, but no. What Pince hates more than anything else is when students mistreat books. If we mess with them, she'll go spare.
Ah.
What do you think? Well, it's disrespectful to the books actually, yeah. But it's brilliant. Your idea's brilliant. It's effective but won't cause any real damage that could get us in trouble.
Ah.
Normally, I'd go with something more inventive and risky, but we are pinched for time. Plus, the last thing we need is for you to get caught and have a professor forbid you from auditioning. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Ah.
Great. I'll finalize our plans and meet you at the library. Plot mischief done. Play tricks on Pinch. For once in her life, Pinch is out of the library. Let's wait until she returns to trick her. Okay. Play trick on Pinch library. Lower floor west. Yep. Play trick on Pinch library. Go. Library. Play trick on Pinch. I like reading books while upside down. It's like I can feel the info rushing to my head. You're so weird, Barnaby. Tonks. I study at the library just so I can annoy Pains with my loud page turning. I heard Pains once banned a student from the library for holding down the page corners of the books. What?
Huh.
Alright, Nikodok, let's go over the plan. I'll distract Pains while you go through the shelves, putting books out of order and scattering them about. You should also find a place to hide where you can see and trick Pains.
Ah.
I'll give you a sign when Pains is coming. That's when you'll unleash chaos. The only thing I'm not sure about is how to distract Pains. Ask about library rules. Make a scene. Yeah, that always works. Write notes in a library book. Yeah, why not? Write notes in a library book. Why don't you let Pains catch you writing notes in a library book?
Mm.
I'm trying to buy you time, Dog, not get myself killed. But it's not a bad idea. And what's fun is making mischief if you don't take a few risks. There's a copy of Advanced Potion Making over there just begging for some commentary. Thanks for the suggestion, Dog. Now that we've got that finished, we can get started. I'll leave Dennis with you so he gets a front row seat to the mischief. Alright.
Ha.
Go make me proud. And Dennis, of course. Yeah, prepare your tricks. Start. Is that a diary? Pins would hate it if I left a book open with its... What? So, how you like this, Dennis? Correct. Shush, Dennis. We don't want Pins to notice us. I should scatter some books on the floor. Where should I hide? Under the table? I need to find a place to hide where Pins can't see me, but I can see her. Dennis looks so excited. Success! Collect.
Ah.
What's that, Madam Pinch? You're heading over to the shelves? That's our cue, Dennis. Let's get in position. Rock. What's this? What kind of monster would leave a book on the ground? Poor Madam Pinch. Oh! Cease this foolishness immediately. All in my years, I have never seen such a travesty. Newton's Commander in the herbology section, textbook shelved upside down, precise alphabetical order destroyed. You have even made me raise my voice in the library. If I find you, I will personally ensure you are banned from the library for an eternity. Yeah, sorry about that, Madam Pinch. That was brilliant, Nick Cowdock.
Ha.
Pinch was so busy scolding me that she never even noticed you. She's going to be reorganizing the shelves in a fit for the rest of the day. I'm glad you liked it, Tulip. But what about Dennis? Did my trick on Pinch impress him? Wow, I never thought I'd seriously be asking about the opinions of a toad.
Ah.
Why don't we ask him? Correct. So, how's that? Is that a yes?
Mm-hmm.
Better than a yes. I don't think I've ever seen Dennis like a two-legged creature this much since Marula. Dennis likes Marula? You forget Marula and I were friends before I even met you. And here I thought Dennis was a good judge of character. There's more to Marula than insults and pride, Nick Cowdock. But that's not important now. What is important is Dennis is ready to be your third partner for the Frogware auditions. Now we just need to prepare you. Unfortunately, I'm the last person you want to go to for singing advice. Don't worry, Tulip. I know just the person who can help me study. Professor Flitwick. Audition for the Frogware Part 2 complete. Collect. Audition for the Frogware Part 3. With Dennis, your newfound fan, you and Tulip turn to preparing yourself for the Frogware audition. Start. Play trick on pins. Done. Study with Rowan. I've got a stack of books on singing and I'm ready to help you prepare for the Frogware auditions in our common room. Alright, Rowan. Yeah, singing to the choir. I'm gonna do this part 3 and 4 on the next episode. So yeah, I'm gonna conclude this episode here after completing this Frog Choir part 1 and part 2. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And see you guys on the next Hogwarts mystery.